Righto, we made it. We're live. A couple of new shooters in this one too. I will make sure they know where we are. Messenger's decided it's going to start working again. It's been a little shit the last week. That's one. Liam Dowse. Brock Nash, you should know where we are. You haven't been with us for a while though, but I thought we would have got there last night, guys. Very popular, way under market price in this one too. Very slow with lots of breaks this last couple of days. Big week last week though. Damo, you could the Cardinals, Nick Russo, the Falcons, Brock Nash, the Ravens, Woon Chia Chen. I know I messed that up, mate, but welcome. It's your first go with us. Jared Helm, Mini Win, Panthers, Justin the Bears, Craig Hyde, the Bengals, Wade, the Browns, Justin the Cows, Cody, the Bronx, Josh Nealman, Lions, Lucky Kemp, Packers, Liam, new shooter. I've messaged him. He's on the Texans. Cody, the Colts, and the Jags. Pete, the Chiefs. Damo got the Raiders. Robert Myers, Chargers. Damo, the Rams. Shane on the Finns. Damien, Mini Win, everyone's gone off the Vikings. Chris Reynolds on the Pats this time. He took the downtown out of the last one. You're going to double down, Chris. Justin, the Saints. Lachlan Hall, Giants. Benny, the Jets. Benny and the Jets. Hayden, the Eagles. John Carter, Steelers. Matthew Gray, Niners. Damien Ladd, C. Chickens. Jay Brander, another new shooter. Send a message to Jay. Message. Live. I'll just say live first and then send you another one for a YouTube link. Otherwise, I'll think it's spam. And Cody, Washington. All right, guys. We can get this. There he is. I know I mentioned your name up there. Woon Chen. Sorry, mate. I got nothing. I can barely even say like John Smith. I struggle with it. It's saying that. All right, you're on the Bills. Good luck. I'm sure some other people will join the chat. Oh, sorry. Quite see it, but she's all sealed up. One piece of tape all the way around. We've been doing this long enough anyway. So first case, nothing. Stinky Saints card. Next case, we get the downtown and the stinky auto. Clearly dominates. 2 downtowns out of Clearly, including a duo. And a night moves. Everyone slept on that too. Oh, I don't like Clearly. Well, you should like Clearly. Now, last time they come from that row. So we'll see what happens when we get down there. We'll do 3 at a time. 4 at a time. Row by row. Top row. Empty box. Oh, that's why we do empty box. One left in there. Empty box. All right, I'd like to see a numbered downtown. We've never hit a downtown till last night, or this weekend, sorry. We did plenty of downtowns. We did plenty of numbered downtowns and Optic hobbies. I messed up and didn't get up with hobbies. All right, purple, Darius Robinson and Tracy there. Marvin Harrison, Byron Murphy. Ooh, back to front Steelers card. Swift, Neeland. Now, the back to front one was a solid one last time. It is a Livon Kirkland Signature Series. Well, we haven't hit one of them yet. God damn it. John Carter. John Carter always hits. I was excited then. What's the name of the hash marks or something is the one listed as one of the case hits. So that's our first auto that hasn't been a hash marks. Macmillan, Ryan Flournoy. Minka and Bullard. Bonix Hollow, nice one, Bronx and Darius Robinson. Newton and Latu. Wrong spot for the base. Troy Franklin and another Bonix there. Stinky Saints card and Burton. Best Tuddies and Dennis Leary's kid. I'm straight the sword and tray. Hicks and Corley. Gabe Davis and Jonathan Brooks. Joe Milton, Chris Braswell. Geez, very quiet in the chat tonight. Come on, who's there? Newbin and AJ Barner. Hidden Potential, Granito and Vidal. Man, there's all these names coming out I've never heard of. Fat Pack. Luke McCaffrey, rookie for Nom. Joe Alt and Max Melton. Chain, Trice and Worthy. Bijan with Ben Sino. Patrick Hollow with Chris Jenkins. Stover Purple with Dejan Edwards. So just two nice ones out of that whole row. We haven't finished yet though. Lloyd with Michael Pratt. Double up there for Lucky Kemp and his Packers. Oops. Aaron Jones with Jaden Hicks. And a Chris Jenkins, Devin Culp. Man, that's definitely some practice squad rookies going on there. Empty box. Empty box. Empty box. There's two sneaky ones in there. Empty box. All right, row two. Benson and Jalen Wright. Come on. Whoops. Slayton and McCaffrey. No numbered ones. We haven't had a numbered one out of this yet either. Shaker and Rice. Anyone's been in a couple of these, you're going to have probably 4, 5, or 6 of every rookie card. Sino and Fisk. Another fat pack. There's Caleb Williams on the back. Hope he's a shiny one. A Esteem, Jalen Wright. And there is our first Caleb Williams from this case. One Caleb, one Bo. No Drake Mays. Dave Montgomery in a holo and Jace McClellan. Light it up. Something a little bit different. Here we go. Jalen Hurts with a Ray Davis there for Woon and his Bills. Burton for the Bengals and Polk. Look at that. Craig. Silver one. Not even a base. Unless you want to call it a base silver. Glenn Dittman would. He'd call that a base silver. More stinky Steelers with Will Rickard. Theo Johnson and Walker there for Brock. Michael Pratt, Joe Milton. My House of Myles Garrett. We've got Myles Garrett and My House in nearly every case. Well, it certainly feels like we have anyway. Raymond Wilson behind him. Oh, boy. Sorry, guys. Turn that phone off. Mostert. Ricky Purcell. A Blake Corum, rookie recruits, and Thrash. Ooh, there's our first of our blues. We haven't done one of these yet. And this now is becoming my Chubba Hubbard. This Latu guy has been absolutely everywhere for us in the last week, and I'm sick of him. I'm sick of him. That is a beautiful card. It's a color match, but I'm over him. Garrett Wilson and Will Shipley. Braylon Allen with Johnny Wilson. JC Latham and Brian Thomas. Devin Leary, holo for Brock with Malik Neighbours on the back. Bit better, at least I know some of these players at the minute. I don't know him. And then Neeland is there for the Cows. Derek Carr and Cooper. Stafford with a Flanoy. Flanoy's been everywhere there tonight. He can go away now too. 1, 2, 3 packets left from row 2. Bullard. Barna. Okay. We're getting lazy now with our sort. Ooh, a fire one holo. With a rookie holo behind that. This is a rookie. So we'll go Joe Alt. We got more charges. Have we got 3 charges in a row here? No. Udunze. John Carter. Yep. We hit a downtown Steelers, but because you weren't here, we had to give it away. I don't know that guy. Kirkland. It was one of the first cards out, mate. Kirkland Signature Series. They're our 3 best ones so far. That's a nice one. Those, like I said to you before, Will Levis last year, Joshy Beard hit one similar to this. And I didn't think much of it, but I thought it was a cool looking card and offered to buy it for him. And he's like, yeah, sweet. And when we looked up comps, it was $700. I was like, no, thank you. No, thank you. It's probably worth about $5 now. He probably should have sold it to me for 50. It'd be in front now, unless he got rid of it to someone else. Oh, man. They're being sneaky tonight. Sticking in those boxes. He's on your team. Empty box. You should know all your old boys. Liam Marshall. How do I get involved in the breaks? Mate, good news for you. I'm in Newcastle too. I've seen your name down in the shop before at Urban Empire. Empty box. So we do a little bit different, mate. We don't have a website. We just do it off Facebook. So when you see a break go up in Facebook, you just claim in the comments, man. And you PayPal or Pay ID the money across. And empty box. Because you're local, your cards just get taken down the shop, man. And you can just pick them up from down there. Save you on post. So there's an NBA break up in the minute, mate. More charges. Danny Mitchell. Prism. 9 boxes of Prism retail. You'll see him in the... If you look at on your phone, Jeremiah Trotter and Baker, go to the Card Hub page, but then click on Featured at the top of the page, and you'll see all the latest breaks. Tip Riemann and Rook. We're probably the coolest break group getting around, mate. The only drama we've got is a bunch of Queenslanders somehow found their way in here. We sort of put up with them, though. I feel a bit sorry for them. Best studies, Hertz and Marist. Well, our sort of cards around, not the downtown, around the downtown, haven't been too bad at this point. There's only a couple. There's Bucky. But we need that downtown, Troy Franklin, downtown duo. There's our first JJ McCarthy. There's a Newton. Haven't had a Jaden Daniels at all. Not even a base. Quinn Mitchell, Marvin Harrison. She becomes a pretty shit break pretty quick if we don't hit one of them. Man, these look... Because they put the team colours on the side, these look different each time. That one's just a Spencer Rattler. You think you might have something there, and then it's nothing. Jordan, Arnold. Ducey Vaughan, Jaden Daniels. Yeah, Liam, I've seen you in the Urban Break page. Byron and Kean Coleman. Oh. Just the chain reaction. Jupiter Jean. Newbin, Tory Taylor. Fat Pack. Kelsey. Game on Kelsey, we've got a little bit. JJ on the back. Cooper, Tyron Tracy Jr. Johnson and Byron Murphy. Burton and Jordan. Ooh. It's just to light it up, Malik Neighbours and Anthony Gould. There's Liam. Liam, are you in Newcastle too? Ayak, Kieran Coleman. If you're in Newey, man, we can take him down the shop for you. If you're not in Newey, we've got a website, man. Well, you got to do the website anyway to get pick. Oh, another bow next, nice. Because otherwise, I just forget. There's no point sending me a message saying, "Can I get my cards taken down?" Because about 3 seconds after I say yes, I forget. So if you get a couple of breaks together, man, or you hit a really nice one, don't do it to me after every break. But if you get a couple of nice ones, then pop the order in on the website as an urban pickup. And yeah, I'll take them down there. I normally get down there a couple of times a week, generally towards the end of the week, though. I'm sort of there on a Friday, Saturday is when I can get down, sometimes Thursday. All right, well, again, we're getting a few nice shiny ones, but this row in the last box had the big one. It was the last row in the first box that had them. Worst as in, what do you mean? I'm amazing. You use the system, mate, and you get them. It's when you ask me at midnight and then expect them there the next morning when I'm at work. That's what you do to me. I've promised Wade his cards a bunch of times now, but I've just forgot. Liam, oh, nice one. Look at all these newies. We're fighting back. We're fighting back. We're getting more Newcastle people happening in the group. We're pretty much overrun by Queenslanders and Melburnians. Well, that's why your cards are late, because you don't follow the system. I don't write the rules, Justin. I just follow them. The dragon writes the rules. Empty box. And she's the one that packs your cards, because I'm special. Like in the head. Odell Beckham. Trey Benson. Come on, we've got 8 left. We're past our 50-50 shot at the downtown. I mean, you know, percentage-wise of coming out of the boxes that have already been done. Please don't be a box without a downtown. Corley, Lloyd. Don't want to follow the system. Do you know what you'll be following next time I see you? You'll be following the doctor's finger after he's looking above you. Justin, follow my finger. What happened? And you'll be laying on the ground going, oh, I don't know what happened. Passing grade DAC. There seems to be one like insert per row so far. 1 or 2 inserts. That's not good enough. Passing grade DAC. Cole Pitts, Spencer Rattler. Last row, second box, Uptown. Oh, no, Liam, we want the downtowns. Marvin Harrison, Quinion Mitchell. Last row, second from the left or second from the right? Jaheim Bell, McMillan. Schultz, Nubbin. Eric Hall, Joe Alt. Come on, Uptown, downtown. I'll settle for anything at this stage. Stress levels start to go up when we get this far in. Arnold and Trice. Carr, Bonnet, Sweat, Peppers, Mason Smith. Oh, there. Who called Uptown? My bad, guys. I was going a bit quick. We've got an Uptown heading out to the Giants. That's not a bad one for the Giants. Not the one I wanted, though, but it's considered a case hit. Giants, Lachlan Hall again. He got an uptown out of the first case, I think. Oh, man, I hope that's not all. Come on. Stroud and Rakestraw. Lachlan Hall's doing a little dance. Some uptowns are worth more than downtowns. Really? Which ones? JJ Purple, colour match. That's nice. And Spencer Rattler. Is Spencer Rattler going to be starting for them next year? I only sort of paid attention to the draft a little bit. Let's start looking into that. Tracy and Jordan. Kobe Turner, Anthony Gould. Send me some details on that, Liam. I would be really surprised if an uptown is more than a downtown from what I've looked at. But I mean, I haven't looked at it lately. I don't mind them, but I certainly like the downtown much better than the. There's a purple Jaden Daniels and a Tip Riemann. Yeah, I want to have a look at that, man. Diamond Hands and Jeremiah Trotter. Oops. A short print Sunday Kings of Herbie. We've only seen one of these per box. Latu behind him. Go away, Latu. Anyone who wants to get some cards, get on Colts. I can't stop pulling them at the minute. Yeah, I think that's considered a short print Robert Myers. Robert Myers, you never get in a chat with us anymore. What are you doing? Yeah, so as opposed to the SSP, obviously nowhere near as valuable. A nice looking card there, Herbie. Kool-Aid, Stinky Saints, DJ Dallas Turner. Sweat and Wiggins. All right. Well, we're down to the final four. We're doing two at a time. Two from the left. Yeah, that's players, Liam. That's players. So if you compared apples with apples there, man, and said Jaden Daniels downtown versus a Jaden Daniels uptown, I think you'll find the downtowns are worth significantly more. It's just the right player on the card, man. Not the set itself. Well, let's get him one. Let's just get one so we can look at him for ourselves again. Coram and Lassiter. Luke McCaffrey, Chop Robinson. Miles Garrett and Jared Verse. The Lad and Leggett. DJ Dallas, Jonah Ellis. Come on. Not just an uptown. One more. We've only had one blue one so far too. Hertz and Brock Bowers. We've had two or three blues from each case. They're a mixed bag, aren't they? Jimmy G, Drake May. That's our first Drake May. Chris Reynolds will be acutely aware that that's our first Drake May. Might come in a bit of a flurry for you now, though, Chris. Corley, Rome. Bell, Sanders. Hawkinson. Sweat and Isaac. Kirk Cousins and Travis. The Uptown might be it. Come on. I need positive thoughts. Positive thoughts. Wiggins with Malik Washington. We're down to the final two. Can we do it? Can we do it? We need this. Empty box. One auto, one Uptown. That's it. A couple of nice silvers of the big quarterbacks, though. Rookie quarterbacks, empty box. Here we go, Knights. Good luck. DJ James and Bell. Primary colours, JJ and Sweat. Brissett, Jackson. Fat Pack. Rookie Phenom, Xavier Worthy. Penix Jr. for the Falcons with Braylon Allen. We haven't had much Penix Jr. Cowing and Latham. Robinson and Theo Johnson. We're running out. We got it on the last pack last time, that hash marks thing. Anthony Gould and Esteem. Xavier Worthy, Kool-Aid McKinstry. Oops. Tyreek Hill and DJ James. Bucks, plenty of Bucks. I don't know. Actually, sorry, mate. I'm throwing the base cards off to the side pretty quick. The bigger hits I'll show you in a minute. They got top loaded straight away. We had an Uptown. It wasn't a Bucks, unfortunately. I'm sure there's Bucks cards in there somewhere. Last packet, guys. How are we going to finish here? Nah. There you go. Yeah, ask for a buck. There's a Jalen McMillan in a hollow for you, bud, with a Trey Benson. So we got Uptowned. The better one, guys. These are all get sleeved and top loaded when I finish here. Take forever doing that in a break. Short print there. Herbie Sunday Kings. We got Jaden in a purple flash. JJ in a purple flash. Bo Nix in a purple flash. Levin Kirkland. John doesn't even know who it is, and it's on his team. Rome is there in the fire one. They're a short print as well. That'll be nice. Bo Nix hollow. And our Uptown is Malik Neighbours going to Lachlan Hall. Lachlan Hall's 2 from 2 on the Uptowns. All right, guys. What's releasing this weekend? Nothing football-wise, I don't think. No, it's a basketball release this weekend. We'll drop back to a couple of cheaper pick your teams here, guys, and we'll look at doing the other case of Clearly on the weekend. Hopefully everyone doesn't fall asleep on it again because that was hot. I really like Clearly. Thank you.